Hi Scorpio, welcome to your May reading. Thank you so much for tuning in. So, how are you feeling, Scorpio? How's everything on your end over there? I hope you're okay. I hope you're not going, crazy with this whole situation. While I was meditating on your energy, Scorpio, I got the word satisfaction. And in the sense of, where are you getting your satisfaction from at this moment? And you can take that in whatever way you want, in whatever way, but like it's important for you to in May to find things that still bring you that sense of satisfaction, of feeling satisfied with your house, satisfied with the people around you, satisfied with just overall the general daily life. And I do not think that they mean like necessarily gain all this property, like gain all these physical material things, or necessarily about having certain type of people around you or adding people to that group. It's more about where can you rediscover a sense of satisfaction. It's almost like if you look at things from a different way, it might actually bring you more joy, more peace, or more excitement, or more motivation. If you just maybe look at things in a deeper way or in a different way, from a different angle, maybe a place of gratitude or a place of awareness. So that's what I got. I think that you feel a little bit, or have been feeling maybe a little bit depleted of satisfaction, just satisfied with your life, and I think a lot of us are going through that. It's not necessarily just you. In some big ways, others in small ways, others it's just a feeling and you can't really put your finger on it. And for some of you it's like, no, I really did feel dissatisfied with not being able to go to work, or not being able to just go out and travel, or maybe it's just your house or the people that live in your house, things like that. Like, I feel that if you allow a different approach or different angle to look at it, point of view, it might actually bring you that sense of satisfaction back. So that's what I got. That was like the collective meditation message that I received for you guys, so I wanted to put it out on the table. All right, Scorpio, I'm going to start with an angel message for you for this month of May. We do have an important shift happening. I mean, there are a lot of important shifts happening at this moment, but having the North Node move from Cancer into Gemini is quite a shift, and it's a very positive one for a lot of us, but it also asks us to look at things from a more bigger collective point of view, instead of the us, the we is coming and arising more again. Like, the Cancer North Node was all about, how am I taking care of myself? How am I showing up in relationships? How is the relationship with myself? How's my self-love, self-care? What is going on within me? What is my inner voice trying to guide me towards? What's my purpose? Where, all of that. And I think when it comes into Gemini, it's like, how do we put that into work with more like-minded people? How can we do something together, be an individual in a group, and bring that special thing to the table to make something work for a bigger collective? And that's like more of an energy that's going to come forward in this coming period of time, where Gemini, North Node will be in Gemini, and that's actually till the let me see, it is quite a long time. It's around January 2021, 22, sorry. Yeah, so it's quite a long time. It's actually 18 months. Anyway, let's look at your cards. I'm not going to go too deeply into it right now. I will, but now we're just going to do general energy for May, alright? You have two beautiful cards, actually. You have Two of Cups with a Ten of Swords, which is like almost the complete opposite of each other. But let's see, one can grow out of the other. A relationship grows closer as two people fall in love, or a current relationship grows much stronger. Friendships may deepen into a spiritual connection. Mutual respect and understanding exist or will develop. Don't give up on relationships that feel challenging to you. There's still hope. And I think that also connects to the beginning, where we just spoke about. It was about looking at things from a different angle. Where's that sense of satisfaction that comes from a connection? And maybe if you allow a different point of view into it, it might actually bring you some of that motivation and closeness back, right? So they say that a relationship grows closer and stronger, and it might not, might be challenging at this time because you may not be able to physically connect or see each other or travel to one another, but it also gives an opportunity to really grow a emotional deepening bond with people around you or with that one special person. So also what I thought I instantly felt very connected to was friendships may deepen into a spiritual connection. I think that's very North Node Gemini. Okay, 10 of Thoughts. A situation that's been troubling to you has come to an end, and you can breathe a sigh of relief. With the challenging times behind you, you now can move on. It's important to fully let go of this juncture. Someone in your life may now finally be free of his or her addictions or codependency issues. So that's beautiful. You see, that's coming in for you in the month of May. It's like some troubling energy, some troubling situation is coming to an end. A solution may be found, or because you're having a different point of view, Scorpio, that helps you to move forward. But it's important if you see a situation coming to an end, it's important to let go of that energetically, so you can move on and you can allow new things to come into your circle and into your aura. Okay, so let's move to the tarot. By the way, Scorpio, I want to make you guys aware of the importance of the like button. So if you could hit the like button for this video, really appreciate that. Not just for me, but especially also for the other creators out there, because of the rules and things like that. It's become more important, and I just, wanted to make you guys aware, like I said, just, for my channel, but definitely also for other people out there, because they put in a lot of work and energy. And yeah, I just wanted to throw that one in there. All right, Scorpio, let's see what's coming in for you in the month of May. This is the card. Wow. Now look at that. You start off with the Four of Wands. This is two people being pretty satisfied with their household situation, with overall feeling like you overcoming a celebration. For some of you, this is not for all of you, but for some of you, you're finding are releasing yourself of a situation that has to do with domestic violence. Okay? So this comes forward for me through this card right now. So if that has something that has been going on in the past, you're going to overcome that, and you're going to come out stronger. And it's going to bring you a sense of satisfaction that you overcame it, or you are overcoming it, and it's making you stronger and much more aware of what you want and what you don't want. But overall, I see two people coming together, really putting in the time, energy, and effort to make something flow more easy. And you're going to succeed in that. All right, so sense of satisfaction. Let me see. There we go. Beautiful. Look at that. Ace of Wands with the King of Cups. Someone really feels so passionate about you, Scorpio. I don't know if it's you towards someone, might just be a fling. I don't know, might not be that serious yet, but you feel away. But I do really see that there's energy coming. A lot of passion is coming towards you. People are looking at you from a place of passion in the month of May, which is very important. There is a lot of energy coming towards you guys because of the full moon, your sign, of course. But I just overall see that there was this burden, there was this energy really having a hold on you, you know. And when you let that go and you feel that sense of freedom, it brings in an energy bulb almost. And I see that you're more capable of really following your passions, really tuning in with your feelings, feeling like you emotionally overcame something and it matured you emotionally at the same time, knowing what you're feeling and acting upon that. And I think that that's really good. And I see that a new beginning is coming in for you. A much more satisfying new beginning. I keep hearing this word. I cannot get rid of it. So I'm sorry if I'm naming it too much, but it was a clear message. So, passionate, new endeavor, adventure, beginning, fling, a re-enlighting of an existing relationship. Look at that. Look at that. So, what I see with this is that you have to look at what's truly important for you. Because I think that a certain vision you hold or something you've been really trying to hold together was never really meant to go that way or never really meant to fit. It was almost like looking at something in a very traditional way when something less traditional actually makes you a lot happier and the other person as well. So looking at that, how can we build our future? How can I build a life that brings me that sense of, again, satisfaction. I'm hearing I think that that's way more important. Do it what makes you happy. Has very little to do with what society says we should have or become or do or own or embody in order to feel that sense of happiness. It's a very individual thing, and I think that both of you are releasing some of that traditional way of doing it. Like we have to have a certain level, certain house, or we have to have this or that type of car in order to, start with children, or really feeling that first you have to get married. Maybe you both don't even want to get married, but like it's sort of a society thing, or maybe it's your religion that's really asking you to first go into marriage. Well, that might not even make you happy, you see. And I think underlining it was a lot to do with fear of being perceived as something different, or not for all of you, of course. I know you guys are, a lot of you are very fearless and like, I just want it this way, so what's your opinion? No important. Like, it's not important. That's the thing. It's like, yeah, you can have an opinion about it, cute, but I'm just still going to just do whatever makes me happy. So you and your opinion can just have a nice Sunday, but I'm just gonna go move toward there. But there are some of you, and it depends on the rest of your chart, how much value you hold towards other people's opinions about you, your life choices, your relationship, your choices of relationship, the type of situation you surround yourself with. So I think that you're more capable in this period of time to really look at what's important to you and what have you integrated into your life because you thought that you had to, or it's like the thing to do, what's the next step to take, like that. I think you're coming over that. It's like, it's not 2020 style, 2020 is all about embracing your uniqueness, standing in that. Maybe if you can, and by embracing something, doing something, chasing something, maybe inspire other people to do similar, because we're all being asked to wake up, take off our masks, and just stand there and just be, and right when I said that, the beautiful 444 came in the screen. So here we have this energy. See, this beautiful Nine of Pentacles of like feeling satisfied with what you've created, feeling that sense of peace, feeling that you're harvesting, you have plenty, you have more than enough, you're capable of taking care of yourself, you're feeling independent, you're feeling good with that, feeling like, you know, you're worth that, all that, and you're not settling for less. I think that's all being clouded by disappointments of, I chased something, or I tried really hard to make something work because I really thought that that would make me happy, but all I felt was maybe emptiness or disappointment, or it wasn't really what I expected to feel. And you know, it's all about looking deep within. What has disappointed you? What is something that you always chased or always trying to achieve, and then once you got it or you got close, it actually ended up feeling like a disappointment? And you're being asked to look at that. What's blocking you from feeling this way? Because you have it. It's just covered by something. You see, and that's also the message that came through in the angel message, Scorpio, was about it's important to fully let go of this juncture so you can just tune in and then see this. When you look within, when you are evaluating yourself, and how you stand in your own life, how you show up. So even if you're single, you're gonna have a whole another level of appreciation for that in the month of May, which I love, you know. Don't underestimate the healing journey. It can be, one day could be this and the next day could be that. Don't question it. See, that's the healing journey. It's a journey. You know, if you're going on a road trip, some nights you might end up in a very nice spot to sleep. But then you also might end up in certain places like, wow, there's a lot of noise outside, or there's just, you know, drunk neighbors, or there's this or that. And, you know, that doesn't mean that the next day you're not still on the same journey and you cannot end up in a nice camping spot the next day. It's just one day, or it's just a week. You see? And I think that if you approach it from that point of view, at times right now, you get a lot of benefit from that, because you get closer to this. Okay, so if you're a lot of you, and not all of you, but some of you, no, I feel a lot of you okay, are single, and that's, you know, the becoming the status of single, or just, you know, an individual came through great heartache, you know, pain. There you go. 3 of Wands with the Ace of Cups. You got another ace. You get another green light. That's very positive. You see, you can have plenty. You actually have plenty. You do. And you have the opportunity to create more. There's no limit to that. There's no limit. You see? No limits. I feel it very strongly, like there's no limit to what you can create, Scorpio. It just takes a certain way of doing it. Like, for example, if you want to harvest fruit, you know, or vegetables, and you grow in themselves, and you give them everything, you know, you give them soil, you give them sunlight, you give them love, you give them patience, but you do not give them water. Will that seed grow into a vegetable, flower, tree? No, it won't. Yes, you approach it, you give it everything, that all the things that it needs, but it's one essential missing. And what is that one essential that you're blocking or not using or not seeing? And you're being asked to go within. What is that one essential that I'm missing? I'm doing all the work. You're doing 80 or 95% of the work, but it's 5% that it's just a switch, or a different way of approaching it, or a different way of looking at it, or just sending a different energy towards it, that makes all the difference, because you're already putting in the 95% of the work to manifest that. Okay? So that's what I'm feeling very strongly. You're gonna see your ships come in. You're gonna feel like you're having plenty and things are coming in more and more. You start to feel more connected to that. You start to see what's truly important and then hold the value, what holds great value to you. You go with that. You're like, no, I'm gonna go with this and stick into it. Well, at least for now. Until I don't feel that it's my pathway anymore, I might shift. But until that, I'm not going to let anybody talk me out of this. I'm not going to do it differently because people expect that of me. No. You see? And I think that your partner, if you are partnered at this moment, he or she's going to flow with that naturally. Likes that about you. Because you get you too out of a rut. Out of energy moving in. And it will follow you. Will follow you because you're energetically connected. Very strongly, actually, if you're partnered at this time. All right, let's see what else wants to come in. You see, working. You're already putting in the work. But you go from this, the page of you see the page of pentacles starting off to like the 8. So progress is made this month. Great process is made. Progress. Yeah, progress. During the process, okay? You see? 6 of Cups. Reconciliation. Coming together. This is really beautiful, Scorpio. The 6 of Cups with the Ace of Cups together is beautiful. Because something that's really troubling to you, you can heal now. Maybe it's a conversation that happens between you and another person. Or a couple of people, group of people. And it helps you heal. It helps you move forward. It helps you release something from the past. I think you're also rediscovering something that you used to really want. Like something that would really make you happy. But somewhere along the years you lost that connection to it. And you're refining that connection. You're like, wow, that I've been so far removed from that. Because it actually brings me that sense of satisfaction. Very, very fruitful month for you guys. Okay, I'm going to put 3 cards out on the table. And you guys can pick your extra message for the month of May. Let's see. Let's pick up this deck. Okay. Yeah, like this. This is the Spirit Animal deck, I think. Animal Tarot deck. Maybe I have the real name. Let me give that to you guys. Oh no, it's the Animal Tarot cards. That's the deck, okay? Because a lot of you always ask me what cards decks I'm using. Alright. Let's move with that. 2. This is the 3rd one. Okay. So, putting them out on the table. Take your time. If you want to pause the reading to tune in to these 3 cards and, you know, find the card you feel attracted towards the most. We're going to start off with the first card. The World. New beginnings. Beautiful. Congratulations on successfully accomplishing what you set out to do. You made it through the challenges and incorporate the lessons life offered you with grace and with courage. This is beautiful. So connected to the reading. Alright, card number 2. The Elephant. You have Justice. He looks so cute. Fair decisions will be made after all the evidence is reviewed impartially. Have compassion for others and try to see all sides of a disagreement. That's important. You know, the angle. If you look at it from a different point of view, it might actually release some of that tension around it. And then you have the 10 of Autumn. Oh, look at that. All right. Contentment comes from knowing that your finances are secure and your family material needs are taken care of. It's important to honor traditions and have pride in your heritage and accomplishments of your ancestors. Beautiful. Okay, so we were actually talking about the traditional ways. That doesn't mean necessarily that it has to do anything with the traditional ways of society. It could actually be traditional ways of your ancestors. Maybe you actually have a very strong connection energetically to, like, maybe the mother of your grandmother, for example, and she might have lived her life in a certain way, or fought for to live her life in a certain way of that you now feel inspired to continue. You see? So that could also mean connects to honoring your traditions of the family and have pride in the heritage and accomplishments of your ancestors. So yeah, it's just a bundle of fluff, you see. And then you can just enjoy that nice time together you spend together, because it's important to know what individually you need to feel at peace in a group setting, in a family situation, or overall in your life. If you don't have that sense of satisfaction within yourself, you can't really find it in another person either, or with another person, or hand it to another person. You see? So beautiful. You have a 10 of Cups again. Justice in the world. So new beginnings are coming, and it's much more based on having your soul, giving your soul a stage, a podium, a place, but also having your mind, your analytical mind, and then have your heart speak as well. So it's much more balanced. All right, Scorpio, I love you guys so much. Don't forget to hit the like button. Really appreciate that. Spread your likes out there on YouTube, please. I love you guys so much. Thank you for listening. I'll be back on my channel soon. Bye, Scorpio.